Welcome to the shadows of the Eternal City, where grandeur once walked hand in hand with terror. Beneath its majestic temples and opulent palaces lies a labyrinth of dark tales that have echoed through the ages. Join us as we unearth the sinister secrets of ancient Rome, a civilization renowned for its power, but marred by betrayal, superstition, and haunting specters. Our journey begins with the legendary foundation of the city, a story steeped in mystery and blood. According to myth, Romulus and Remus, twin sons of the war god Mars and a Vestal virgin, were cast into the Tiber River. But that wasn't the world of the gods alone, it was a landscape where omens and signs held far-reaching consequences. As the twins grew, they were rescued by a she-wolf, a creature that was both protector and predator. But destiny's path was darkened by sibling rivalry. On that fateful day when Romulus killed Remus, the skies opened up, thunder rolled, and a new city was born. But at what cost? The Romans were deeply superstitious, relying on the whims of their deities. There were warnings of dark prophecies and foreboding omens, the flight of birds, the behavior of animals, anything could seal the fate of a nation. Among their numerous gods, one stood out, Janus, the god of beginnings and transitions, a harbinger of change, but also of doom. Before every invasion, the generals would seek the counsel of the augurs, deciphering the will of the gods in every fluttering bird. But the gods were fickle and vengeful, and the line between victory and despair was often paved with the bones of fallen soldiers. As Rome grew stronger, its heart became tainted with treachery. The Senate, a cradle of democracy, became a stage for deceit and betrayal. Enter Julius Caesar, a man woven from ambition and charisma. Yet, his ascent to power cast a long, dark shadow. On the Ides of March, as Caesar strode confidently into the Senate, the words, "Et tu, Brute," echoed in a chilling farewell. The betrayal of his closest friends stained the Senate with blood and despair. The once proud leader fell, leaving behind the ghost of an empire. Beyond the grandeur of palaces lay the secretive world of the Roman underbelly, a hidden realm of the dead, where the walls whispered the stories of the forgotten. The infamous catacombs held their own dark secrets. Venomous whispers spoke of rituals, sacrifices, and dark powers invoked to control fate. The Romans believed that the dead had power over the living. They created elaborate tombs and offered sacrifices to appease souls of the past, lest they seek revenge on those who dared to forget them. As Roman power reached its zenith, another force emerged from the shadows, Christianity. In a city steeped in superstition, the followers of this new faith were branded as heretics. They faced persecution in the Colosseum, becoming mere sport for the bloodthirsty. But faith is a powerful weapon, and shadows are quick to transform. In the face of fear, Christians whispered prayers to a God who triumphed over death, setting the stage for the slow unraveling of an empire. The fall of Rome was the closure of an epic saga, a tale woven with ambition, dark deeds, and an insatiable desire for power. With every conquest, the seeds of destruction took root, nurtured by ambition and deceit. The once glorious city would crumble, as invaders surged like a tide, claiming what was once theirs. The streets that echoed cheers of triumph now whispered the remnants of despair. And so, the Eternal City fell, consumed by the very shadows it had once cast upon its enemies. Today, As we walk among the monuments of this great civilization, we are reminded of the fine line between glory and despair, ambition and treachery. Rome's legacy is a testament that even the mightiest can be brought low, and the darkest secrets can haunt the corridors of time. The shadows of ancient Rome still linger, whispering stories of love, betrayal, and ambition. The fall of Rome, a grand tragedy marked by the collision of ambition, betrayal, and dark omens. Yet, even in its demise, the stories of Rome flickered to life in the myths it spawned, tales of heroism laced with tragedy that would transcend the ages. Through the annals of time, Rome's shadows would inspire tales of heroism and virtue, serving as a cautionary echo for civilizations to come. Today, the ruins of Rome stand as solemn reminders of its past, inviting us to explore and reflect. The shadows of history linger not just in stone but in the spirit of humanity itself, a legacy intertwined with triumph, darkness, and resurrection. As we traverse through the echoes of time, may we carry the lessons of Rome to embrace the light but not fear the shadows, for they remind us of the complexity of our existence.